Hello, my Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekend love reading. I did have a subscriber ask for these weekend love readings, so I decided to do them for everyone here. We start out with the overall energy for you, and that is the Yang card. So this is really great because this is saying that there is passion in the air, okay, this weekend. This is the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. So there is a lot of passion in the air. It just depends on what you're going to do with that passion. So this is also suggesting that you take the lead. So if you're in a, long-term committed relationship and you want to spice things up or have a romantic weekend, you need to take the lead, okay? You need to put it out there. If you are single, this is telling you you need to take the lead. Maybe there's someone you want to ask out. You need to be the person that does that, regardless on if you're male or female. You need to, reach out. You need to put your hand out there. You need to make the offer. Okay, so taking the lead in your romantic life is the big overall energy here, right? You've got to make the first move, which for some people that can make them uncomfortable, but I promise you it will pay off. So that's a good way to start. I like that confidence, right? Have that confidence to take the lead. Now, let's go into the tarot here. And the very first card that I pulled out for you from Spirit was the Hierophant in reverse. And this is great because this is freedom. Freedom to feel like you can make that first move. This is freedom to know whatever you're planning is going to be awesome. So having that openness, that freedom to do what you want, I really like that. I think that's a good beginning to this Yang card. Absolutely. Excuse me. And then next out, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is great because this is destiny. You're supposed to do this. This is a turning point. Maybe your relationship, I've said this in a few readings because, a lot of us are in long-term relationships. Maybe it got kind of boring, kind of mundane, right? This is the weekend for the turning point. This is where you make it fun again. And my singles out there, this is obviously a turning point for you to meeting someone. Someone's right around the corner, but you're going to have to be the one, yes, to make that first move. Don't be afraid. It will turn out well. And then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, and this is actually very good because this is trying, excuse me, I need to clear my throat. This is trying again. So maybe for my couples, maybe you did try to do something like this recently and it just didn't pan out. Life got in the way, whatever it might be. That's okay. Try again because this weekend it's going to work out. For my singles, maybe you did ask that person out and they were like, no, and we don't like rejection. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try again. Maybe with that same person, second chances. This can mean second chances. Or maybe with somebody new. But definitely put yourself out there. I think that is the whole gist of this reading is really to put yourself out there this weekend because it will pay off for you. The next card out I have is, if I could pick it up, is the 5 of Wands in reverse. Now, I will say I've been getting this a lot in the readings or something similar, okay? And this is avoiding conflict. It's a very emotional time. We're in the season of Libra, which is good, but, emotions and passion can be arguments, right? They aren't always the fun stuff. So this is, I think, just a reminder from Spirit to basically every sign. I think I've had this in almost every sign, to stay away from the conflict. Don't let the little things bother you. Long-term relations, it's, are my couples especially, just don't let the little things get to you, right? We are supposed to love that person with their faults too, right? I know I have many, so, we all have faults. And so just let the little stuff go, all right? Let the little stuff go. And then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, and this speaks to directly, this is so great because this is releasing the fear and the anxiety of making that first move, of, asking that person out, right? It's great because you're just releasing that. You're not really going to worry about it. It's going to end up good anyway, but you're not going to fear rejection. Gosh, fear is the one thing that really holds us back. It is like the worst thing, right? Fear holds us back from everything. So you are letting go of that so that you can move on, and that so you can take the lead. Oh, can't pick up the cards. My subscribers know some days I just cannot pick up the cards at all. I don't know why. The next card out is the King of Pentacles. This is so great. This is you feeling secure in yourself, feeling confident. I mean, look at the way he's standing there. This is absolutely goes right to that yang energy, just saying, yeah, I'm going to do this. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're going to have the confidence to stand up and go approach that person. All right. So good energy for you. Feeling strong, feeling confident, releasing that fear and anxiety of rejection. I love it. And then the next card out that we have is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is really beautiful because once you're with this person, you're going to feel very, very abundant, very luxurious, right? This is so cheesy. It's so cheesy. But I keep seeing that, that shag rug or that fake bearskin rug, like that's where you're spending your cuddling time. Like it's very luxurious, and whatever luxury is to you, that's what I feel here. Oh boy, cheesy. But it's going to be good. And then we have the moon card came out, and for me, this is you seeing through the illusion of. It's kind of like, you were waiting for that person to make the first move, and you really think that's how it should be, and that's the way it's going to go, and, they're going to do that. You're kind of seeing through the illusion that, it takes two. And sometimes I have to be the person who makes that first move. And you're kind of seeing through that, which I really like. I really like it because, for a lot of us, we don't. We keep waiting for that person to always make the first move, and there's something empowering about making the first move. And I do mean this in couples and in singles, right? I mean, this is initiating sex. I'm going to say it. Things like that. Like, you need to be the person that stands up and does those things. Ask that person out. Initiates the, sex. You need to do that this weekend, and you're going to feel great about it. And then we have the Two of Wands here. And this is making that decision more so. I feel like it goes right hand in hand with the Moon card. You're making the decision to stand up and get what you want by asking for it, right? We don't get what we want just by wishing for it all the time, right? We got to actually ask for it. And asking for it comes in different ways. Sometimes it's very flirtatious, right? That's where this is going because it is a love reading. So you're making that decision to go ahead and step up. And then right after that, we've got the Strength card, right? This is you having the courage to do it. This is so great. Like, I'm doing this. Like, this is out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to do this. And for some of you, you are the one who initiates and asks out, but you still have the strength and you're going to do it again. And it's going to pan out very nicely. Then we have the Empress, and I love this energy because remember, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, but this is just the energy, and it's very, once you initiate this yang, right, this more masculine energy, and you ask out that person or initiate it, then what happens is the feminine comes in. See, I got goosebumps. Oh, I got goosebumps. Because then the femininity comes in. Then the beauty comes into it, and it's such a beautiful balance of both. I mean, really, it's going to be a beautiful balance of both of those energies. So, yeah, I really like that. Spirit's really up in here talking about that. And then lastly, we have the Star card that comes out, and this is so many things. I mean, listen, the cards mean different things in different readings, but this is really a wish come true kind of thing. This can be healing, but I don't feel like you're doing any healing here. What you're doing is you're wishing for this wonderful weekend, this loving, caring, sensual, sexual weekend, and you can have it, but you have to initiate it. And boy, are they going to love you for initiating it, okay? Because I feel like for the other person, they're the ones who are always doing the initiating, doing the asking out, and they're going to feel wanted. And you're going to give them that feeling, and that's so beautiful. So really, really great energy, guys. Sagittarius, really great. Let's go to the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups. For this reading, this is you. You're reevaluating your situation. Again, meaning you're reevaluating. I can ask this person out. I can make the first move. This may be out of your norm, right? But this is what you're doing. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And again, this is, you looked inside at your inner feelings. What do I want? And I can get them by asking, right? Followed by, what do we have here? The Seven of Swords, right? You're acting kind of strategically about this. You're like timing it out a little bit. Like, okay, I'm going to plan this for Friday. This is what I'm going to kind of do. And hopefully it will all go well. And that makes sense because if you're single and you're asking somebody else out, obviously you are going to kind of think about that, right? And how am I going to do it? Am I going to do it in person? Am I going to send something funny text? Am I going to send something serious, right? So you're kind of thinking what you're doing. Same with my couples, right? Okay, how am I going to make this romantic and fun and all of that? So yeah, you're thinking in there. But the nice thing is that we have the Ace of Swords with this, and that's inner clarity. You figure out how you're going to do it, and it's going to work. Okay, you're figuring out how you're going to do this, and it's going to work. I love this. I like you taking control, Sagittarius. I like you, being that guy or girl. I did pull from the Buddha Wisdom deck, and this says, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Oh my gosh, if that isn't perfect, right? Because what we're talking about is you making those plans, figuring that out, being inside you, but not thinking, oh, I can't do this. Oh, this isn't me. You absolutely can do this, and you will do this. So watch your unguarded thoughts, your self-doubt, right? You shouldn't have any of that. I mean, you really shouldn't, because this is going to pan out, again, really well for you. So, my Sagittarius, let me know how it goes. Give me some comments. I'd like to know what's going on in your life and how it resonates with you. Please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that little bell, because that lets you know when a new video is uploaded. So, go on out there, Sagittarius. Be brave. It's going to pay off.